I sort of just want to freestyle this one since it's not as serious as the other videos that I make, but I still have a general script so that I don't get too off track. I was wondering if you guys wanted to talk about weed. Or rather, listen to me talk about it. It's legal or decriminalized in a large portion of the states, and I live in one that happens to be both. I'm not technically saying that I smoke loud currently or that I have before if I just discuss the culture, and in regards to weed, that's honestly my favorite part about it. The rolling papers, the rolling techniques, the pieces, the pipe, the lighter, the storage, even the plant itself, and of course the effects. I would like to talk about all of these things in future videos, and I kinda just wanted to see if you guys were interested in, or at least cool with that. I realize I'm only talking to like 5 of you and none of you comment anyway, so I'ma just assume that the response to this video is neutral, I guess. In that case, let me perhaps try to sway your opinion by offering you a taster on what I plan on talking about. Well, some video ideas that I had off the top of my head were, what does your lighter or rolling paper say about you? I could show off different strains and do in-depth reviews on them, talk about proper storage methods, and on that note, does brand presentation matter? Consumption method pros and cons? That's how you consume THC. And extraction method pros and cons? That's how you extract THC. Like, yeah, you could just light the plant on fire and breathe in the smoke. But what about creating a THC-rich concentrate? Or what about heating the plant in butter and baking it into brownies? Or somehow collecting all of the THC-rich plant material and creating keef? Or packing it together and creating hash? You can tell all of this is extremely interesting to me. But I don't know, and I wonder if it's just as interesting to you guys as well, so please let me know with a like or a comment. The papers on rolling methods have always been the most interesting to me, especially the conjunction of tobacco and marijuana together, because tobacco is just as interesting of a plant on its own. There's just so much variation in how to consume or smoke it. I mean, depending on the region, you might have interpreted what I was talking about there differently. If you're on the East Coast, you probably thought I was talking about rolling frontal or grab a leaf into a paper, but if you're on the West Coast, you probably thought I was just talking about backwoods or blunts. The trick here is that I'm talking about both. Or hell, even all of them. Do you know how many rolling methods and techniques there are out there? Do you know how many I've tried? I mean, this is why I call this shit a culture, you know, rolling culture, smoking culture, and so on. Never technically said that I was rolling weed, so we're still good. I probably won't keep that facade up for too long, especially if I'm planning on doing strain reviews, but you know. On that note of discussing smoking products and consumables though, I'd also like to talk about tobacco in a similar way. I don't have to give you the exact same rundown of video ideas that I have for that like I did with weed, but you can assume just about the same, but in a much more refined, complex, and distinct flavor per se. Like I said before though, I haven't technically admitted to smoking any of these plants yet. I could just be very interested in watching my friends do it and talking about it with them. And so now, since I can't exactly talk about it with them, I'd like to talk about it with you guys. So, if you want to see that in future videos, just give me the green light with a like or a comment. And in terms of this video, I think that's really all I have to say. Oh! Wait, the crux. I think this thus brings us to the crux of this video, and that is, and always with every video that I make, why am I making it? I think it's a lot more interesting than the normal stuff that I'm doing, and it's a call to you guys as to what you might want to see from me going into the future. There are more philosophical videos on the way. I mean, if you're watching this, I probably just uploaded one. Those just take a lot more time, effort, and inspiration. Also, I was thinking of just uploading a video diving straight into it in terms of weed discussion, but I think I wanted to give you guys a bit more of a primer in case you might have disapproved or thought it was cringy or something. This is sort of last minute, but I was gonna make a similar video to this one regarding music related topics. However, I already know that you guys would obviously love to see more of that. I mean, look at all the support and love that you've given to my music production channel. Nah, all jokes aside though, I think the music stuff I would upload on this channel would have much more of a place here because it'd be talking more about the theory and history of the shit. Like 12-tone, I'd love to do some 12-tone style musical rambling. Whatever, I already know that you guys would support musical rambling videos, but it still doesn't stop the issue that I don't exactly know where to start with it. Shit, music's a broad topic and there's a lot to talk about it, so I would want or rather need an idea of what my audience might be interested in regards to music before I start making a video on it. Now I think that's all I want to say for this video. If I think of anything more I want to say, I'm gonna just write it up in the script for a future video and mention it there. I've said it enough already, but if you have any thoughts or suggestions on anything that I said in this video, please put it in a comment below. I'm also going to be judging the response to my proposals in this video based on the ratio of likes to dislikes that it gets, so if you support this video, remember to like it. If you think everything you've seen so far is interesting or at least entertaining, then I suggest you subscribe, share this video, and possibly even hit the bell for a notification when those future philosophical, musical, or interesting videos are uploaded. But as far as this video goes for me, I think that's all I really have to say, so thank you for watching, and until next time, always remember to think, oh, Happy New